Hillsborough.
We are going live.
Number 3,
Hang on.
Nick Glass. Number 20, Avery Ridley. Number 21, Trevor Moncrief. Number 11, Steve Green. Number 12, Zion Harris. We welcome the Raiders to luck for tonight's conference. And now, for your oratory programs, a senior, number 21, Greg Jones. Sophomore, number 2, Asher Bradley. Junior, number 35, John Perot. Number 22, a junior, Patrick Thomas. And the sophomore, number 25, please remember to look at the sportsmanship tonight. Select the coach's coach, the player flag, and the officials officiate. Let's have a great one. Hillsborough's Zion Harrison, but we're going to have a violation on right. And Josh Brown for leaving the circle here, or for kicking the ball too early. Hillsborough will start with the ball with Trevor Moncrief, junior, inbound. Sergio Lee will kick the ball. Really? Okay, that's interesting. I'm playing around with it. Yeah, it's interesting, Matt. Right now, Asher has kind of been struggling from the line this year, but it's big that he's making that free throw there to tie the game up at 7 here with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Yeah. Yeah. Coach Shorty tries to argue that Greg may have been hit on the foul through. The referee appears to argue that Greg kind of leaned into it and drew the call that way. But, yeah, I understand why he passed.
Harrison with the ball here. Little Priest driving in, takes it. Creating Green, moves in, gets blocked. Two-stop Oratory, so they keep this game tied. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Number 3 inbounding the ball here. Priest with it. Priest driving in, goes up with it, gets blocked up there. Here comes the fast break for Oratory. Maybe slows it down. Goes to drive in, steps back, gets some separation. Really running this game today. Driving in, goes up with it. Fast break. Bradley again bringing up the ball.
Bradley looking for a long pass to Max Cook. Instead, inbounds it back to Asher to Conniff, who gives it right back. Dribble drive, and we're going to have an early hand check here on the sophomore. Lucas Rowland getting a little bit too eager in trying to pocket the steal. He has 4 already on the season here. And Bradley will take it back right about at the edge of the coach's box, opposite side. Max, fade away. Okay, you're not. You weren't. Shoot. Greg Jones. Nope. Close. And we will have a full timeout here by Hillsborough as the Rams lead 9-7 here at Coach Farrell Court in Degata Gym. We apologize for the technical difficulties here early on, working to adjust sound in whatever way we possibly can. These guys are working extremely hard, and we hopefully will be adjusting this as the season progresses. What are you for? Greg Jones going to the line, shooting 2 here with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 9-7, make it 10-7 for the Rams over the Red Raiders from Somerset County in Hillsborough. Free throw shooting is going to be key for the Rams. It's helped them close out several close games. I'm going to kick it right back to Matt Sturcio. He's doing a great job on the call. Matt, take it away. A little bit of a miscommunication there, but a good pass trying to center it to the top. Shooting that from the state of New York. Max, known as a lockdown defender for the Rams, usually getting the task of guarding the opposition's most prolific scorer. In this case, tonight, he definitely has a task in the junior Zion Harrison, who led the way with 20 points in the Hillsborough Raiders' large 30-point win versus Newark Academy yesterday afternoon here in Degata, and propelled them to tonight's matchup. And he makes that free throw, make it 11-8. Massive sequence there as Hillsborough wanted a little bit of a push off on Mr. Jones. No good. However, Rams catching Hillsborough a little bit lazy, get the extra possession. 9 seconds left. Plenty of time for not just a catch and shoot, but to actually get it back to the top of the arc and reset for a quick play. We'll see what Coach Doherty draws up here. And Matt, the Rams double up the Raiders 16-8 here in quarter number 1. What would you say the Rams need to do to keep the pressure on? They've been known as a team that shoots very strong in the first quarter, but generally have faded just shooting 29% in the second quarter this year. What can the Rams do to keep up the intensity and pull away a little bit from these Raiders?
Game they went for press going. I think have a force to help keep that defensive plays up. That'll definitely help.
Good feedback, and we'll see what this next quarter brings. We'll pause for 30 seconds. We'll be back with the Rams inbounding the basketball, leading 16-8 here from the Gator Hall.
It sounds much better. I think we finally.
Oratory Prep will start with the ball here. The second quarter. 16-8.
Greg from almost an identical spot where he hit his 3 to end the first stanza. The senior Spitzer showing why he's not only their leading scorer, but has been the leading player in terms of drawing turnovers for the Raiders, sliding in for the charge against Mr. Jones. That's his second of the game. Run for the Raiders. Rams look to get their first basket of the quarter. A little bit helter-skelter here with 6:35 left in the second. Referee is definitely letting them play, which is pretty standard high school basketball. Spitzer. Both coaches apoplectic. No whistle on the amount of contact. Coach Doherty at the division line. Max is going to get called for a push-off. He extends the forearm and picks up his second foul. The Rams look with a little bit of foul trouble with 5:40 left in the second quarter.
That kind of back in the game. Whitney again. In for an option. Back to Moncrief. Back to Whitney. Whitney driving in. It's an outlet. That's a travel. Whitney. Still 5 minutes left in the first half. 16-13 Oratory Prep.
Rams still looking for their first basket of the second quarter here, leading by 3. A screen by Pat. And Spitzer going to get called for the block. Thought about drawing the charge there, but instead goes up and hits Asher, and he'll go to the line for the 3rd time this evening, looking to expand the Rams' lead. And Mr. Santiago, Roberto Santiago, coming in for the junior Trevor Moncrief, giving him a little bit of a breather here with 4 minutes, 18 seconds left. Defender may not necessarily have been in legal guarding position, but Asher leads with the shoulder, and that's probably what the referee saw, and tags Asher with the player control foul. Second quarter to forget for both teams right now as Greg Jones inbounds it to his sophomore compatriot Asher, looking to expand the Rams' lead. Spitzer showing why he's the leading three-point shooter for the Raiders, pulling them within 2. He's got 3 threes this quarter alone. Rams definitely need to shut him down. "2020 is definitely hindsight with the score, and I think Coach Doherty might regret not burning a timeout there, as Asher responds and proves me wrong there. 22-20.
Might have gotten away with a little bit of a travel as he slips on what appears to be a slick spot in the low post. Raiders interesting sequence as the referees don't stop play with Will Olahan down in the low post after he appeared to collide with Williamson Harrison from Hillsborough. Will come out checking in Nick Servito, number 10, as the Rams will inbound the ball from the end line down one with 12.2 seconds left here in the first. Hillsborough runs away with the quarter 21-8 to take a 3-point lead into intermission here at the Gator Hall. And we too will take an intermission here with about 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in halftime here at the Gator Hall. Score 27 for the Hillsborough Raiders, 24 for the Oratory Prep Rams. We'll be back live from the Gator Hall. Here live on YouTube. You're watching Oratory Prep Basketball live on YouTube. We'll be back shortly. Thank you again for tuning in.
Because long story short, the glitches with production or media source and phones. I'm gonna go check in the for helping out. Huge help. I'll put up all this in, we'll take it easy next time we go to the fence. So, you guys can come. We're at a place I've been going. Stuff you see on YouTube. Listen in. Wonder if you want to listen in, you can. Yeah. It's pretty good. Shit. Stand to my right. You want to listen in. Give me this.
Right, John, see if the jump to his right. He then goes back.
You could be good at this. I don't know why you didn't. You'd actually be very good. I don't know if what you would avoid swearing.
Goes right.
Where is searching? Really, I can't have the side chatter because it takes it all apart. Ready? Hey guys, I need to side chatter something. You want to listen in? We can listen in. I'm going a lot of things. Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah.
Ready?
You ever did it? See that bug?
And we are back live from the Gator Hall as we begin the third quarter. Hillsborough inbounds the ball at the division line, up 3, looking to pick up a fairly significant win for state seeding standings against the 4-1 Rams as we get back into play. And the junior Nick Lush inbounds the ball and sends it to Trevor Moncrief. Moncrief with the response, with the start, and expand the lead to 5. Conniff grabbing his hamstring as Moncrief literally lands on top of him, coming down hard, and Pat gets up, and the ball will be underneath in the low post as Asher looks to inbound. Hillsborough looking to double team anytime a Ram gets in the low post.
That was on number 12, Zion.
Jones looking to cut into Hillsborough's lead. Free throws are going to be significant, especially in a tight game. And he hits the first one off the iron. Yeah, Oratory shooting about 55% from the line this season, as opposed to Hillsborough shooting almost 70%. That could be a critical factor down the stretch here as he rebounds and makes the second to make it a 3-point game, 4-point game. Now, Matt, something to look out for in the second half. The Rams have lived and died by the 3-ball this season, and they're definitely going to need to hit a couple more in the second half after hitting just 4 in the first half when they hit 4 in just the first 5 minutes against Morristown Baird in their massive win last night. As Greg dribble drives, kicks it out to Conniff. Student section, small but mighty, chanting defense, hoping to rally the Rams. Greg makes the right play, unfortunately falls right into Harrison's hands. Rams trying to get Pat in the low post. Pat Conniff in the low post, number 22. Take it out. And we're going to have a 5-second count as Max Cook locks down the junior Nick Losh, 3-point shooter, as the Rams look to eliminate that elbow 3, of which the Raiders have hit several this game. And they take the ball down 4 with 4 minutes, 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the benefit of New Jersey not having a shot clock is team can in theory milk as much of the clock as it wants as number 11, Jaden Green, travels at the top of the three-point arc, and Coach Doherty looks relieved at what he perceived as an earlier missed travel. And the Rams take the ball down 6. And after Pat misses a shot, gets his own rebound, Coach Doherty will call a full timeout here with 2 minutes and 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Matt, what would you say that the Rams are looking to address here with just under 11 minutes left in the game?
First and second quarter, they were really dominating point-wise. They started to lose it at the beginning of the third quarter and then the second quarter.
It's a fair point, and the question becomes, will the Rams respond on a night where the three-point shooting has gone somewhat cold? How will they respond and create an interior presence and get the shots to fall and the free throws to fall and pull out what would be a massive W for state seeding and even county seeding as we look even now at Christmas into February? Spitzer, the three-point shooter, back out on the floor after the timeout. Look for some corner three. You know, Matt, you can't teach height, and Pat Conniff taking advantage of all of his 6'4" frame there to get the basket and pull the Rams within 2. Oh. Even the Raiders surprised with that as tipping the rebound out of bounds. Hillsborough looking for a 3-second count. That sends it with authority into the padding. Hillsborough struggling to box out underneath, and that's now the fourth offensive rebound or offensive opportunity for the Rams this quarter with 54 seconds left. And we're going to see Harrison check out for the senior Avery Whitney with 54.3 seconds remaining. Especially in a close game, anytime you can start getting into the lead, cutting into the lead with the clock stopped, that's never a bad thing. And when you have a gentleman with the poise of Max Cook here looking to make some key shots and put all them within two again. The sequence is definitely hurt. Feels like a turnover on missed free throws. But again, work in progress. "15 seconds remaining." Greg keeps it in play. So with 8 minutes left in the game, Matt, what are we thinking needs to change as the Rams prepare to inbound the ball down two? Again, really no foul trouble here. Greg with two, Max with two. Beyond that, for Hillsborough, Harrison's got two. Other than that, there's a lot of players with some fouls to give. Does that open the door for a little more physicality? It'll be interesting to see as the Rams with just 33 points through three quarters is as many as they had in almost the first quarter last night versus Morristown Baird. We'll see where we end up as we go down the stretch here versus the Hillsborough Raiders. Will be back in 30 seconds live on YouTube. Back live here from DeGata Hall as the Rams inbound the ball down two, beginning the fourth quarter, 35-33, Hillsborough. Live from DeGata Hall here on championship night, here from the Oratory Prep Holiday Tournament. The Rams looking to win the championship for the first time since 2019. As Bradley, Sintakana, who sends it back to Bradley. Max. Interestingly enough, Max hits the three after the travel, which would have been the first made three of the second half for the Rams.
Very small scoring game here as Oratory took 72 points last
Hillsborough definitely looking to get the ball to the Spitzer. They've set up several screens looking to get him for that elbow three. Look for him to rotate into that corner. And no shot clock, allowing the Raiders to milk almost 35 seconds already off the clock. Catch and shoot three with the senior. He's not going to miss that too often. He's going to be the key in this final quarter. With 12 points already, the Rams 35. Got to keep feeding Pat. He's got a height advantage. Ooh, on his screen there by Harrison, that was borderline illegal. He's going to check out, and in comes Harrison, number 12. Again, look for him to be driving to the lane, looking to get free throws. He's the team's leading free throw shooter in terms of number of attempts, so 11 for 17 on the season. Referee's going to communicate here. This may be overturned. Appears to be off Avery Whitney, the senior's knee. Likely the correct call. Asher looking a little bit frustrated. A lot of contact, but Harrison stayed vertical all the way through. And Coach Doherty is going to call a timeout. The Rams down 3 with 5 minutes left. A 30-second timeout, and they'll inbound it in the right side end line in the low post. Matt, what would you say that Coach Doherty's looking to draw up here? Down 3 again, plenty of time. What's he looking to do on this sequence here?
possibly a three shot here. First of the night as well, since no one's been so far. A really surprising start.
Again, man to watch, number 22, Pat Conniff right now, especially if they don't go for the three-point shot. Again, interestingly enough, Hillsborough's largely had Harrison on Bradley and left a smaller player on the 6'4" Conniff. Be interesting to look for the elevator screen. Hillsborough is chanting that out. Here with 5 minutes left to go. May have been a missed goaltend there, as it appears Hillsborough clipped the net on the shot. Good time for make that shot. Maybe Bradley's going to get hot. 2-point game. Let's see where we go. Interesting how both teams playing a little rushed after the shot. Raiders with a token press here. Green on Bradley. Spitzer in for senior Avery Whitney. Hillsborough looking to run a motion offense, looking to get that elbow three. They're very content to run it as long as they can get that shot. His second. Free throws, again, the close game could be a very deciding factor as Harrison, again, a 58% shooter on the year. He cannot let an offensive rebound here. Give another free chance. Makes 1-2. 3-point game, 2:40 left. Again, the Rams don't need a three here. We're going to have a timeout on the floor as the Raiders call a full timeout with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left after the junior John Perrone misses a three-pointer. Again, it feels like the Rams have had a number that just went in and out tonight, Matt. Again, shots that on many nights would typically fall, but aren't necessarily falling. Smooth stroke, on balance, in stride, just not falling tonight. looking into that. Again, there is no shot clock. Are the Raiders going to be content just to kind of throw the ball around?
Hey, Cal, what's the foul situation in terms of team fouls? How many with each?
Back live here with 2 minutes 11 seconds left. The Rams down by 3. We'll look to see what will happen in these last 130 seconds of the game. And Hillsborough, no rush. Rams with 2 fouls to give. Keep that in mind. And Max is going to get called for the handshake. Not necessarily a bad foul. And that is the team's 6th, his 3rd. And a kick ball. Again, good to everybody diving on the floor. Rams in double team. And Pat Ponick is going to get tagged with the foul, his 3rd, as the Rams failed to collect an offensive rebound, and this side going to have another run at it with a minute 19 left. And Greg gets called with a hand check. And it appears we had incorrect information in the foul count from the table down below, as that's now the 5th foul in just under about a minute. And the Rams Roan gets called for the hand check as he wraps his arm around. He's going to argue he got all the ball, but it appears he did not. And we were going to be shooting 1-and-1. We're going to have a full timeout by Coach Doherty here with 49.1 seconds left. Again, Rams with the opportunities, but not necessarily falling here, but still well in the game. Matt, what would you say is going to happen here with 49 seconds left. Are you looking if Hillsborough misses the shot? Are you playing for the last possession, or are you going to go 2 for 1 and hopefully take it that way?
I think they're just going to try and get that full press intensity going, as well as get some fast balls.
Again, it will be very interesting to see here what the Rams do. Again, it's important that it's a spot throw in the corner that Hillsborough can't move, whereas on the main basket, again, they can run the end line. Now it's a spot throw, which kind of contains the offensive player. It'll be interesting to see what the Raiders pull up. Looking into their bench, it appears they're going to send the inbounder long after a quick throw. We'll be curious to see what happens coming off the timeout. No call on travel. 35 seconds left here. The Rams are apoplectic. And we're going to go underneath with the trip. "28 seconds left as the senior Avery Whitney comes in for Spitzer. Defense for offense here, Matt. I'm curious to see, are the Rams again going to dive in, go for 2 for 1? What do we got coming in? "15 seconds left. Timeout, Hillsborough." The sophomore sensation hits the elbow 3, dribble drive, kick back out, and we have a 41-41 game. 15.8 seconds left. 30-second timeout. Hillsborough, they'll inbound it right at the top of the coach's box. If you're Tim Solko, what are you drawing up here? Important to note that the Rams coaches, and to be fair, the Hillsborough coaching staff as well, have definitely been working our officials, which we appreciate being here. Again, we're always in a ref shortage, and again, appreciate them coming out and taking a fair amount of abuse tonight from the crowd. Again, sportsmanship is always the best. But again, with 15.8 seconds left, 41-41. Here we go. Motion offense, 12. And it appears Mr. Solko did not like what was drawn up. We're going to have a full timeout here with 5.1 seconds left. The ball going to be inbounded on approximately the R in Oratory prep opposite the benches. So we will have a clear view of the sequence. Again, 5.1 seconds, plenty of time to catch and shoot. Again, Rams do not have a foul anymore to give, so any foul would send the Raiders to the line. Again, looking into the Raiders huddle, It appears that, and again, the benefit of our perch here, we're looking for that elbow three. Likely either Spitzer or Harrison. Again, their two best players, two leading scorers, have definitely shown they have the capacity to make some noise in the Skyline Conference in which the Raiders play. Meanwhile, the Rams looking for what would be certainly their best win of the season against a school that is quite literally 7 times larger than our wonderful location here in Summit. 5.1 seconds left. Here we go. Falls, and Spitzer hits the shot, running off as the Raiders storm the court. He got the opportunity to drive in down the lane, and the Rams lose a heartbreaker here at the Gator. Congratulations to the Hillsborough Raiders taking the Oratory Prep Championship as they knock off the now 4-2 Oratory Prep Rams. Matt, overall, an incredibly well-played game. Any closing thoughts as we wrap up? Any closing thoughts, Matt, as we wrap up? And as we wrap up, the Hillsborough Raiders hunting Benny Buckets for the game-winning shot. Again, congratulations to the Hillsborough Raiders on winning the Oratory Prep Championship 2022. And for all those listening tonight, thank you again for tuning in. You are watching Oratory Prep Basketball live on YouTube. Be sure to tune in next Tuesday, January 3rd, Happy New Year, as the Oratory Prep Rams host the state-ranked Morris Catholic Crusaders, who are coming off a semifinal appearance over at the J.P. Flynn tournament over at Del Barton. And the Rams will look to knock off another state-ranked opponent and get back in the win column. Again, I'm John Hughes signing off for myself and Matt Sturcio. Thank you again for watching. Have a fabulous night. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and look forward